Hello everyone, welcome to World of Warships Blitz, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Huanghe, which is the Tier 6 Chinese cruiser, and a little bit of a guide to how to use. So rather than just sort of talking through the battle, we're going to cover off some of the strategies and tactics that I use for this ship. Now this ship has a lot of options. You can see it's got sonar, smoke, torpedo reload. It's got HE and AP, so it's basically very close to a British Leander cruiser from most of its stats. Slightly not quite as well armoured, maybe. So, and it's got one less gun turret. However, its guns can fire HE, so it doesn't have a lot of knockdown power. And this map here, which is the Golden Channel, is not taking it to its best advantage, because really it brings everybody into the centre and the ship can get fairly well hammered. So what you need to do is make sure that you're not too overexposed, and here what I'm doing is, well, apart from missing that emerald, is using some cover to make sure that I'm not the most exposed. And because I've only got one rear turret, using the forward turret means that I can get most of my limited firepower onto the enemy. All we're trying to do here is make it difficult for those destroyers in the cap. So firing AP at that probably isn't worth doing. However, this guy here definitely, need to help deal with him. Problem is it'll take me several shots, and in the meantime, that Nicholas is in quite a world of hurt, really. So I'm going to push myself out and accelerate so that I can start to deal with this this Nicholas. Now, if he's going to turn and put some torpedoes in, we're going to punish him for that. But anyway, he took a torpedo from what looks like the gallant. It must be, it was a single torpedo. So I think we've got a gallant on our team. So what I'm doing here is I'm popping up some smoke because I'm out and exposed, and as you can see, just even randomly firing into the smoke, I'm taking damage. Of course, mistimed that Königsberg. You've got to check the smoke stacks to see which way the smoke is going. I'm quite happy to be behind that battleship, and what I'm going to be doing is punishing this Königsberg for being broadside. The limited guns, you can see how limited they are. Whoops, I'm pushing this this Congo out of the way, which is a little bit of an issue. I've popped out of my smoke. I'm going to take some damage now. But, we're not close enough. The Königsberg has decided that we're a suitable target. I turn myself end on in order to make myself a difficult target. He fires wide. I don't, because he's side on. I'm getting some support, and no, nothing going on there. Oh, yep, there we go. So I fire some torpedoes, use the rapid reload, fire some more so that we force him out of the capture zone. I'm glad that didn't do as much damage as it could have, and his armor's pretty pathetic as well, so I'm just going to make it difficult for him to shoot at me. Most of those went wide, and he was in a straight line. So I've lost quite a bit of my health, which is a bit unfortunate. It is a light cruiser, so I've been doing a lot of combat now. I've got 20 seconds before he fires again, and 10 seconds before my smoke comes up, so I probably am going to have to be able to survive one more shot. So what I do is I reverse, turn myself end on, I'm firing HE, set a fire on him, and because I'm end on and turning, I will probably take one or two hits. I take one hit and my smoke is there, and am I using it? I give it a second or two, and there we go, which will encourage him to find another target to shoot at, which, to be honest, that Congo has a lot of health, so he needs to be tanking for the team, because I still have guns. I'm not supposed to be tanking. As you can see, that gallant is doing a good piece of work there. So he's outside the cap, but he is definitely dealing with ships that come close by. And for me, I'm going to deal with this this Nicholas if I can. I've got 8 AP, get a critical hit on him. I don't want to turn side on, because if he fires torpedoes, I want to have the manoeuvring space. We have the opportunity there to so I fire off my hydroacoustics, or my sonar. It's called hydroacoustic in the PC version. Not quite enough lead on him, but what we're trying to do is keep him facing away so that he can't launch any torpedoes. It is quite frustrating trying to shoot a destroyer in this sort of process. However, he's turned side on, which gives me the opportunity to land some not well aimed shots, but some shots on his tail, finishing the game for a victory. So the Huanghe, it's about when knowing to use those special abilities. The smoke, the sonar, if you're in a fight with a destroyer, fire up the sonar so that you've got that early visibility of torpedoes. The smoke is really to, well, it's the best form of armour, to be honest. Anyway, so 97 hits, 2 kills, 1 fire. And yeah, middle of the pack, but still, it's a tough environment to be in the middle of that circle. I hope you found that educational. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you.